Velvet Underground.
1, 2, 3.
If you close the door, the night could last forever. Let the sun shine out and say hello to never. All the people are laughing and they're having such fun. I wish it could happen to me. But if you close the door, I never have to see the day again. I never have to see the day again. Once more, I never have to see the day again.
If you're a musician, you're either going to become a cool person or you're going to become, you're going to become a good nothing. You're going to know how to be nothing and really understand it, or you're going to be a bad nothing and just a piece of shit. And there's not really any in between if you're a rock star, you know, one or the other.
So what did you think when you heard the news of Kurt Cobain's death?
Death?
Death, sorry.
I cried. I don't know why. I don't like his music or anything. It was awful, you know. But about his baby, I don't want to talk about that.
No.
I just don't think he has very many guts. I just don't see why he wouldn't want to see his daughter grow up, you know. That he wouldn't be excited enough about that to not think of himself. See, that goes back to what we were saying, like people just start thinking of themselves too much, you know. I don't think it's so much that they become conscious of the world of video and the world of this and that and the world of fame. They just think of themselves, and no matter who you are, whether you're a rock star or you're a garbage man, if you're thinking of yourself all the time, you're not going to be very good at what you do. Or you're not going to be a good nothing. How could you? Like with a baby, you can slam dance with them when they're 2 and they'll love it, and you can tell them funny jokes when they're 2 and they'll love it, and you can teach them about how everybody's an idiot and they'll love it, you know. But you know, it doesn't occur to a lot of people how intense that is, how beautiful it is. Everything my record is dedicated to Clara. That's what it says on the front. Yeah. She's the smartest person I've ever met, in all seriousness.
She likes to kiss Andy, you know. That's her first boyfriend. John got that for her for her birthday. Yeah!
What I was thinking about, you know, when I heard about Kurt Cobain's death, and, you know, we just experienced River Phoenix's death, and before that Hillel Slovak's death. There's this self-destructive thing that happens to people, you know, in this business or something.
Everybody dies. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No?
For instance, in River's case, I think it's more of a shame that he was doing something he didn't like. I think it's more of a shame that he was born than he died, because he didn't like this life, he didn't like this place, and he's at a better place now. You know, and that's the way. I don't think that death is a big deal. I don't care if I die right now. It doesn't mean I'm self-destructive. I really love life, and I think that's the only way to love life. It starts to separate the boys from the men when you see who's got that inside of them and who doesn't. You know, that's when somebody becomes a good musician and the other person doesn't, is because one is all concerned with the future and the past, you know, and one is just right here, right now, excited, you know, and calm. And sad and doesn't give a fuck. Some people are sad and they're like, oh no, this leads to death.
Acteur River Phoenix, bekend van films als Stand By Me, Running on Empty en My Own Private Idaho, was tot aan zijn dood goed bevriend met de Chili Peppers en John Frusciante.
I live underground in this country.
in a sense of like, the more experimental, level of lifestyle, which is just not as interconnected with business or consuming, just what you need, minimalist, and that's provided me with just a different view on it all.
That was short.
Well, I mean, the problem is that I believe very much in the Native American Indians who really owned this land beforehand, and their idea was that a photo can take your soul. And it scares the shit out of me, too, to be frank.
To be in front of a camera?
Oh, it's so frightening.
Oh.
That's why when I'm on set, I never look at the camera. You don't look at the camera.
That's funny.
I'm very frightened right now. I'm dealing with it somehow.
Yeah, you're dealing with it quite well.
But I really am frightened.
Oh.
This is very... yes. A tributary to the Holland imported brewski.
Hops.
Brewski hops yeast. The business always goes for what you do best. And I've just made myself do best in the way I've wanted to. So if they get recognition, like at the Venice Film Festival, the Toronto Film Festival, wherever it is, in France and in Holland, when critics start speaking up and they believe in something,